Well, good evening and a warm welcome to the Hamilton Community Stadium for tonight's Glasgow Cup action between Clyde and Celtic B. My name is Paul Shanks and I am delighted to be joined in this bitterly cold Tuesday evening by Graham Murray. A wee bit colder, we've just travelled back from, I believe, Graham, but back onto football matters. Looking forward to tonight's game.
Yeah, obviously with missing the game away to Annan on Saturday, being in my travels, looking forward to seeing how the boys respond to much improved second half.
Probably expected much change line-up for the Bully. As Darren Young makes no less than 6 changes to the starting line-up from Saturday, with Brian Kinnear coming in for Jay, Ross Lyon for Darren Hines, Tommy Robson in for Craig Howie, Mohamed Niang in for Kyle Fleming, new signing Lennon Connolly in for Robbie Leach, and Kyle Connell starts up front in place of Scott Williamson. Given the situation where we're not in action on Saturday with Elgin City playing in the Scottish Cup, we've got a free week. We had similar earlier in January where we had the Glasgow Cup action that probably just fell right at the perfect time for us with kind of postponements, etc., to keep the boys just kind of ticking over at this point. Valuable game time and even getting Lennon Connolly in for a wee chance to see what he can do.
Yeah, and also the game, the last Glasgow Cup game was a 3-2 victory away to Rangers, and we followed that up with a fine performance against league leader Spartans. So if it can bring that kind of performance assistance, if you like, in there, but it's a chance for us to top the group tonight. If we win, we're pretty much already guaranteed to be in the semi-finals, but we want to. I think what this might be a really good time to do is start making sure that we not guarantee a win every time at home, but make this a very hard place for teams to come.
For the Clyde to mount a almost miraculous comeback in the second half, probably unfortunate not to get the draw from that game, but the ball about. Lovely 1-2 with Lennon Connolly's. Look, bright early doors as the new signee. It's a great ball into Kyle Connell. Gets his shot away. It's a lovely save. Finger touch save there by Gill. Got down very, very well there. Not a great deal of pace on the finish from Kyle, but certainly enough in the way of direction. Looked as though it was just going to trickle into the far corner, but the big keepers get down well there.
Yeah, a really nice interplay between Hilton and Murdoch in the middle of the park. Great first time pass across from Hilton, and Kyle's peeled off his man very well. And
Clyde getting their shape well enough, Graham, do you think there, or maybe just a lack of ambition from the away side?
I actually thought so. Yeah, it looked as if it was the most intent in recycling than actually just going forward. Having a couple of pops here.
Say that.
Yeah.
Well, there's a free kick in the edge of the box. I'm not quite sure who committed the foul, but actually looked as though it was going to be quite dangerous. Andy Murdoch did get a toe to the ball as it was breaking in, but first real bit of nice interplay on the edge of the box from the away side to break into the box, but be a shot at goal. It will be. It's well done by Brian Kinnear. 2 big solid hands to see it wide for the game's second corner kick.
Yeah, well executed. Brian should have been after a goal there to tempt McCarthy to go for that one. We put off animated Johnny Hayes in the touchline there. I'm not quite sure what he was doing there, but I would be distracted.
I actually thought he was a right back until you mentioned that there, Graham. Just saw him jumping about, but Celtic come forward again. It's McCardle. It's whipped in. Logan Donachie, I think, got the ball. Well, it's a brilliant save from
opening the flanks quite easily.
We'll see on the replay, which is just a delay feed. Not quite got that capabilities yet. Didn't seem to be a great deal on. Frustrated Tommy Robson. Bounces it to Kyle Connor. Will be another long throw. Yeah. Not really done a great deal from him. In fact, the goal shot to Tommy. Whip ball in. Sam Campbell with the header. It's another good save. It breaks to Lennon Connolly. Sets it back for James Hilton. Takes a touch. Takes another. Drills it goalwards. Logan Donachie, 1-0 to Clyde. Well, it's safe to say very much against the run of play for the whole of this half, Graham, but opening goal for Clyde. Big Logan with the goal.
Yeah, and it comes from a very rare short corner from Kyle Connor. He's very effective with the long throws, but I would like to see us switch it up a little bit more than we did there. But the ball came in, caused problems, and we had a lot of chances to actually put it away there. And Gill and the Celtic goal performed heroics there to keep it out. But Logan, right place at right time, stuck it away for. Listen, it's a lead, and we'll take it.
Well saved again by Brian.
Yeah, and again came from a bit of loose possession from James Hilton in the middle of the park, and the Celtic players. He's onside, and it's a goal.
The leveller. Thomas Hatton. Clyde defence hesitated. Pickford was in an offside position, made no attempt to go for the ball, and the young Celtic side are level, Graham.
Yeah, very poor goal defensively. There's a couple of times the chance that we just conceded there prior to that through McArdle was giving the ball away cheaply in the middle of the park. Unfortunately, we did it again there. So, good ball through, good running, static, really defending.
It's difficult these games, in particular when you are trying to fight out for promotion and better against the young full-time side. McArdle against Robson. Oh, wow. That's a lovely finish. Beaten Kinnear at the near post. He's been the danger man all game. He puts his side 2-1 up, Graham.
He has been a danger man, some better play against you, but a chance for a long throw here.
Second foul throw awarded of the game. Okay, Connell.
Short one's on again there, yep. Let's see if the same results as the first half.
Goes shot back to Kilconnell. He dinks one. Back post, Craig Howie's there.
Oh! And the referee says no. That looked over the line.
Linesman, I was just checking the linesman. He was jogging back, but it was just to follow the defensive line. And it's got his flag up now, but it is for offside. Yeah, my first thought was, it's very difficult to see from a lofty position here, but it looked as though it was net bound, but
it definitely was, and it was cleared. It just looks as if it cleared it. We've obviously not got the technology here to have the chip in the ball to say it's crossed the line. But
Tommy Robson over the ball. That's really 5 yards, never mind 10. The referee's happy to let play go. The Celtic man tries to interfere with the free kick. He's near enough face to face with Tommy. Crossline gets the ball back. Ball into Barry Guddy. Looks for the overlap. Goes for the cross himself, and it's going to go. Logan Dunnicky is somehow wide. The ball hung in the air forever. Kilconnell is drilled. Centre goes to flick on. It's not the way. A high foot, but play goes and all the way through to Gill. 2.5 minutes injury time played here. Surely not long left. Celtic forced to go long. Is there one last opportunity for the Bully? Nope, there isn't to be. Well, semi-final spot was already in hand for Clyde, and unfortunately our first defeat of the Glasgow Cup was to come tonight. We found ourselves 1-0 up at half-time, somewhat against the run of play. Big Logan Dunnicky getting a goal on his birthday, but once Celtic got level, Graham, did feel as though there was only going to be one winner.
Yeah, very disappointing. Got to be said, whether it's a Glasgow Cup game or a game to try and get some players minutes with a free Saturday approaching. Not really any positives to take from it apart from the performance of Brian Kinnear. So I'm sure Dan will have some strong words, because that was pretty poor from a Clyde point of view tonight.
Yeah, it was indeed. So it finishes here at the Hamilton Community Stadium. Clyde 1, Celtic B 2.